What is a noise not commonly heard, but is still easily identified? Those old car horns that go like awoga. If you hear it these days, it just means there's an older person nearby getting a text alert. Someone sprinting down the sidewalk in flip-flops. Especially those $1 foam ones. That squeak. The high-pitched noise that the old TVs made when they were turned on or off. It's the same sound I hear when it's dead silent. The CH of a lawn sprinkler. If you don't get the rapid clicks back after hearing the slower clicks, it's like hearing only one shoe drop. Alternatively, the chicka chicka are on yellows, oh yeah. THX sound. Edit. Played before movies occasionally. The audience is now deaf. Air raid siren. We still have some of them left in the UK after WW2, as they were used to warn people in case of a nuclear war and possibly could still be used in that role today. Still have these. Cold War era nuke attack version. In the Midwest US. They are used for tornado warnings now. A foghorn on a lighthouse. I love foghorns. A Zippo. I hardly see anyone use them anymore, but the sound of the lid opening is unmistakable. I don't smoke, but I want a Zippo just because. A dog vomiting. That noise will wake you out of your sleep and make you jump run. A few weeks ago my golden retriever dove for a fish stick that dropped off the tray as it was coming out of the oven. Of course it was too hot, and he started the process to throw it up. This dog took the time to walk out of the hardwood floor kitchen and throw up 6 inches into the carpeted living room. I mean, damn it dog. I love you to death, but could you not? A smoke detector. Look at little miss, I'm too good for burnt food over here. The sound of one of them big guns on one of the military planes that goes brrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr A rooster. I had really only heard one in Looney Tunes tunes, but then I moved to a neighborhood where someone was keeping one for a pet. Edited because I thought it was Toons. Like Toontown. Edit 2.0. Now my most upvoted comment on Reddit is an embarrassing mistake about a show from my childhood and a rooster. Lol. Edit 2.5. Thank you for the gold, kind stranger. I was gonna post the same. And add unless you have one, or live on Kauai. A woodpecker on a tree. Don't hear it often where I'm from, but when you're out in the middle of a forest, you know who's making that sound. We have woodpeckers around here. Suburban area. The Wilhelm scream. My husband says Wilhelm scream every time he hears it, which is all the time. I can never hear it, but I always hear my leg. From SpongeBob. Someone walking on snow. Crunch crunch. Breaking glass. Stone cold stone cold. A true scream of fear. Unless it's a child. I'll hear a blood-curdling scream from my apartment. Everyone will stop talking. Then somewhere in the distance a bunch of kids laugh, and we all start talking again. A 56k modem connecting. BZZZZZZZZZZZZZZZ. Beep 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 boo boop boo beep. Do dee dee I I. Do. Dwoo woo woo woo. Dwoo. Dwoo. Dee 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 doo. Bay doos bay doos bay. Chakras ZZZZZZZZZZZZ. Kbuzuzazuzaz. Buzzazaz. Deedle. ZZZZZZZZZZZZZZ. The CHKKKCHKK of a shotgun. Fun fact, a pump-action shotgun racking around into the chamber is one of the most recognizable sounds in the world. A nuclear warning signal. I've never heard one in my life, but I'd sure as hell know what it means. Remember that false alarm in Hawaii a few years ago? And it was at a time when North Korea was threatening to nuke the US. The screams of someone in the first moments of grief are keening and screaming. I haven't heard it often, but it's a sound that never leaves you. I was 7 years old when we received the news that my cousin was hit and killed by a drunk driver. My grandma was at my house at the time. It's 22 years later, and I've never forgotten the scream she let out. Don't drink and drive. Wolf howl. Coyotes howling chills my blood. Car accident. Especially if you're the one driving. Those things are just so jarringly loud. The doorstop springer thing. When it goes TPT PT PT TPT PT PPT PT 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 PT. Ah, childhood. Windows XP starting. But why was it so loud? A tripping breaker. A floppy drive reading. That Windows XP error sound. You just reminded me how much I miss the sensory joy that was the floppy disk. In middle school I would sit and listen to the teacher speak while holding a disk in two hands beneath my desk. The friction between the metal and the plastic as I slid the shielding back and forth made a sensation similar to the more enjoyable part of rubbing styrofoam together, but lacking the nauseating aspects that seemed to pierce your brain. It was the spine-tingling tremor without the melt behind the eyes. It was heaven. The disc itself was like low grit sandpaper made of clay and could be rubbed, clicked against the nails or lightly chewed in its rounded corners. They were pre-fidget recognition fidget spinners and I loved them. Lightsabers. Yep. And blasters. The sound that a broom makes when thrown on the ground. Clack CLK 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 CLK. An elephant trumpeting. But how do you spell the sound an elephant makes? An owl. Depends on where you live. Hear 'em all the time here. For army brats, the cannon boom at 5 o'clock every day. For those born maybe 1980 or earlier, the sound of chalkboard erasers being clapped together. For anyone who was ever bored as a child, the sproing of the springy doorstops. Anyone born in 2000 or before definitely knows the eraser sounds. I can't vouch for after that, but I'm sure there are plenty of schools today where they didn't get rid of the chalkboards. The sound of a cat throwing up at 3 in the morning. HNKHHNKHHNKHHNKHH walk. Woody Woodpecker's laugh. I just heard it in my head. Haha. Old trains choo choo. Choo choo. The sound of that squeezable dinosaur. That kid's toy where the more you squeezed it, the higher pitched and stranger the sound that came out when you let go. Similar to the rubber chicken squeaker toy. I'm cringing. A snake rattle. 99% of the population will never encounter a rattlesnake. But I promise you that, if you're ever in tall grab or working in your garage and reaching into a dark space or down in your basement and getting the laundry and hear a rattle noise, you'll know exactly what it is. No questions needed. The tornado warning sirens. Fire alarm. Rattlesnakes. They sound nothing like they do on TV, and most people will never actually hear them, but for those who do, the sound is immediately unforgettable. It sounded like someone aggressively whispering CH. No idea what it was, but the guy I was fireman carrying during training from Kentucky did. He told me. I screamed like a little girl, immediately dropped him 5 feet from snake, and ran off. They really need to portray it more accurately, because I had no clue I was so close. A sonic boom. Some people back in the day actually went out to the Atlantic during one of Concorde's travels. Due to the length, Concorde did a double boom. So it looks like a normal airliner until you hear what sounds like guns going off. The video is on YouTube, just search Concorde sonic boom, turn up your volume if you dare. It goes something like this. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Why would you do this? The sound when someone shakes something laminated. Iknaf wubba wubub. This description was detailed yet vague. The perfect drip sound that people can make in their mouth. We used to annoy teachers at school with that one. Tornado. Even if you've never heard one, you'll know it when you hear it. I promise. Janice's laughter, or the nanny. Once a year, when you hear an ice cream truck a block over. A bone breaking. You don't hear it in person very often, but there's no mistaking it when you hear it. I saw my little cousin break her arm trying to do a cartwheel. That was years ago, but I can hear it loud and clear in my head. Popcorn popping. The sound of a rolled typewriter. Dial-up modem. A whale call. A foghorn. The two halves of a weed grinder being tapped together. Old school pencil sharpeners. Tim the Toolman Taylor doing the call of man. The yelling of my neighbor's peacock. A rune drop in Diablo 2. Yes. Thank you for this comment and bringing me back. Enemy AC 130 above. Air siren and Stuka dive bomber. Maybe it's just me. The sound the rotation of a dial makes. I've lived near military bases much of my life, so I heard a sonic boom early on. But I can understand that look coming from people who may never have heard one. It is alarming if you don't know what it is. Though, since I've heard them since I was a child, it seems odd that there are people who don't know what it is. Bowling. Something about the distinct clattering of bowling pins being struck is so memorable that the only time I have ever been to a bowling alley, it was somehow nostalgic. Old telephone ring. Someone getting hit in the face by a dodgeball. Fully automatic gunfire. A grown man screaming in excruciating pain. I heard this when a guy broke his femur skiing. The dial-up internet sound as you were waiting to connect to AOL. My wife reaching orgasm. What do you mean? I hear it all the time. The Wilhelm scream. The shearing of a sword being drawn. Edit. I think why this noise is so classic and well known is because of pop culture. Most people never hear it in real life, but they normally do when watching a samurai movie or night documentary. LQ Karasha horn sound. When your mom says your first and middle name, but not your last name. A rattlesnake saying howdy, please don't step on me. The Pac-Man waka waka waka. Simply, the neck to that is a kazoo. Good old dial-up modem sound. Edit. Went through the top 15 posts, and I still haven't seen this mentioned. Wowza. Gunshots outside of America. I live near an army base that has a shooting range at it, so I've had gunshots since I was little. It freaked out some of my cousins who live elsewhere in the country. The sound of a Geiger counter. Vomiting. A shotgun cocking. The CHCK. Oh my, you watched until the end? That's ducking awesome dude. Thanks for watching.